9-8. Are we recording?
Yeah, well, now we are, but yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, because I really enjoyed it because it's really experimental and crazy.
Yeah,
it's
like
insane.
That's like half the charm is just like, I have no idea what's going on here. Like,
yeah. With, I don't know. Same with Knower too. Knower blew my mind because is this jazz? Is this electronic? It's not EDM, but it is EDM, and yeah. I also went down a rabbit hole of Sam Gendel plays saxophone with them.
I discovered him through Knower too.
Yeah. And he, I guess, tours with Moses Sumney sometimes.
Oh, you showed me him last time you were here.
Yeah, and Moses Sumney's awesome and insane. But he would play saxophone and loop stuff on saxophone with Moses Sumney, and a lot of times also just play guitar.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I went down a weird circle of Sam Gendel.
Mm-hmm.
He plays with Knower, but also plays with Moses Sumney, and it's all a snake eating itself.
That's kind of like how I discovered Lewis Cole, who is in Knower.
Oh, okay.
He's the drummer and writes most of their things, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I knew him as just this crazy drummer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go and find his music. He's got an insane voice and just shreds his keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dude is amazing.
Yeah. And have I shown you Sunlux? Have we talked about Sunlux?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their drummer, Ian Chang, is insane. And he does shows just like by himself as Ian Chang. And he just like
solo drum shows.
Yeah. And he has triggers and light shows so he can hit a certain drum.
So it's a full-on show.
Yeah, it's a full show.
That's cool.
But the fact that, we play for this band, but also like this whole giant musician. Something I did think about in our last podcast was we're in a weird age where people can become genuinely famous through Instagram.
Yes.
And it's, I mean, it's strange because we're not used to it, but it's also just, how do we deal with this?
Yeah, like, I don't even remember who this was. It was one of my musician friends I was talking to, and he was telling me, like, yes, Jimi Hendrix was great, and like, okay, we already know where this conversation is going. I'm like, okay. But he was saying that, what if just back in the 60s, we just didn't have all the means to see all the rest of the Jimi Hendrixes? Now with Instagram, you just type in guitar and scroll down.
Yeah.
And everyone's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's doing their own different thing. That's awesome.
Yeah. Like, I've been putting off making an Instagram for so long. I know I'm going to have to eventually.
But it's
everyone has it. Everyone sees everything on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, back to what we were talking about earlier, that one of my favorite guitarists, Mateus Asado, that's how he got famous.
Yeah.
Like, he was in Brazil, like, just playing guitar on Instagram, and then he got picked up by Tori Kelly and is playing stadiums now.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
And, well, because now record labels, too, they don't really want, this is someone that we can get on our record label that shows promise because they're a good musician. They're actually more so looking for someone who already has a social media following so that they can make it happen more.
Yeah. Like, they're not trying to make less money.
Yeah. And so instead of being like, let's find a young Elvis, they're like, let's find someone who is already famous.
Trending.
Yeah. And just keep it going.
Yeah.
But it's the weird seediness that happens too, that like, I mean, anyone can talk crap about Taylor Swift But Taylor Swift is this product of the massive record labels, and it's same with Ariana Grande. Like these people that are products have these massive hits and supposedly cultural touchstones, but it's really just, you know, millions of dollars being thrown into the ether to make it famous more.
It's like, cause it's just kind of like who's in front of your face at this moment, like who's getting marketed, who is seeing everyone, but doesn't take anything away from them. Like Ariana Grande is like next level good.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She's a better Mariah Carey. Sorry, Mariah Carey, but she is.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I can do without the
Christmas song.
Well, that, but also just the diva-ness.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine. I'd rather have a slightly more down to earth. Not that like, I mean, how down to earth can Ariana Grande be? But
I don't know. I'll ask her next time we hang out. Like, I don't know.
She could be super cool.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you always hope that all these super famous people are cool.
Yeah. And then the other weird thing with fame is these mumble rappers and all that stuff that we're sort of rewarding insanity. Yeah. Literally insanity.
That's like, I have a group of friends that they're always on top of who's the new rapper coming out, who's big. And they'll like show me things and I'm like, and I just kind of go with it because I don't want to be like, this sounds exactly like the person you showed me before. Like, how do you find these people?
Yeah.
Like, although, because I can't just say bad things about it. The one thing I do like from the mumble rap genre, the tracks. The tracks are always good.
Yeah. Yeah. The production is and you can crank that in your car and it's awesome.
And another way I kind of have to put my head to think about it is like whenever you listen to like death metal or something like that with like the harsh vocals.
Yeah.
Like it's not a melodic, your voice isn't a melodic instrument then, it's rhythmic.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how I see mumble rap, is it's kind of just like a texture. Like I don't really try and understand it too much.
That's actually a concept that I've been thinking about for composition, is that I do want to write a text sound piece that uses just words or the sound of mouth to create a texture.
Yeah.
And so people don't think about it in this way, but rap is it's a rhythmic instrument, but it's also the texture of the voice and the consonants and everything. You don't have to necessarily know what someone's saying, but if they say it very quickly, it's impressive anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, have you ever heard like Midwest Choppers or anything like that by Tech Nine? Like, Tech Nine, Busta Rhymes, like all these other people. And it's just who can go the fastest on their verse.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter like, what they're saying.
That's rap shred. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's rap sweep picking.
And it doesn't matter what they're saying. In fact, if you're doing fast, wordy rapping, there's not a whole lot of rhyming. It's just you cram a whole bunch of words and then you just make sure that the last word has the same sound.
Yeah, yeah.
But since you're writing a paragraph, you can make the last word have the same sound.
That's what you can do for your next album. Just have this really profound, long thing and just rap it as fast as you can in 20 seconds.
There is more than one song on SoundCloud in which I am rapping. I am technically a SoundCloud rapper.
Hey. I haven't heard that. I'm going to have to go find that.
There's one on my profile, but then there's also one on, do you remember Tim from ACM? Yeah.
Yeah. He moved to Indiana.
Tim. Yeah.
Yeah.
He works at Sweetwater.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in a Zoot Suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoot Suit was great.
Mm-hmm.
Rip Zoot Suit.
Yes.
But Yeah, we did a songwriting project.
I think I was in that class.
Yeah, and I rapped a verse on that, and that's on SoundCloud. So there's more than one song with me rapping on SoundCloud. I am a SoundCloud rapper.
There you go.
Where's my money? I guess.
Well, get the tattoos first.
Oh yeah. No thanks. What is with face tattoos?
I mean, what's the deal with face tattoos?
But like
Paul Seinfeld.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a curmudgeon.
I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I don't get it.
But
maybe I'm not supposed to.
I don't know. Yeah. Are we too old for the generation already?
Man, I think I'm young and hip. But whenever you teach people younger than you and they all know all the same memes, jokes, and videos that you've never even heard of,
yeah,
makes you feel old real quick.
Yeah, that's true. What's the last thing that a student said that you were like, whoa, I'm old?
Oh, man, I don't even know. Well, most of the jokes I've realized, like, that's what a lot of humor is. It's not even the joke itself. Is you just say something and then there's like an implied humor.
Yeah.
And
that's what memes have become.
Yeah.
We're in a dark world right now, and that's where we are.
Yeah, like the T-pose joke thing. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so you know what that is.
Yeah.
I didn't. I had no idea what the hell was going on. Because we were at like one of the performance shows that we do. Like we were at 89th Street Collective. We were backstage. Someone yelled something and it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah. Just like everyone within earshot just stops and does this. And I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah. That's the world we're in.
Yeah.
Cause I'm about to go on like a weird dissertation rant here, but like,
oh, your meme thesis.
Yes. Have we talked about this?
Yeah, you told me about it last time you were here.
Yeah. But I mean, we're beyond just here's a joke and there's a reference with an image.
Yeah.
Like here's an image macro. Here's a raptor that looks like it's thinking, and then it's saying something kind of philosophical and funny.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah. And then, some of them were a little bit odd in that it's just a penguin looking left, and then it says it did something awkward. So it's like you kind of have to know that that's the format.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess. Yeah. But now it's just a T-pose or like a Fortnite dance.
See, I remember, this makes me sound old. I remember when I first started becoming aware of like internet stuff and memes, it was like the troll face and like the like a sir guy holding a wine glass.
Yeah.
Like that's what memes were.
Mm-hmm.
Now, half the time I go through Facebook, things you share, like a bunch of other people are just like, I think I get it, but I don't really get it.
I would apologize, but I'm not sorry.
No, you're not supposed to be. Like, is it that the whole picture in itself existing is the punchline?
It's so many layers that you have to have gotten where it came from in the first place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't even really need to know if you've seen enough of them.
Yeah, it's like
they just start spreading like wildfire. Yeah,
like you take this one thing, they add this meme to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like somehow I feel old every time I have to type in like, what does this, like whatever meme it is, mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And there's like a website dedicated to explaining them.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's called.
Know your meme.
Yes, that's what it was.
There's something wrong with my brain, but
you're like, oh no, I'm the top contributor.
I don't contribute to it. I don't make any memes. I'm just like a researcher, I guess.
Oh.
Like I like looking into it and knowing about it.
Have you thought about making them?
Yeah, I just don't have Photoshop.
Oh. Is there
I could do like MS Paint, but
just make them like purposely bad.
Yeah. Which
is a genre of memes.
Yes. Like deep frying a meme.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I got to have someone explain to me what the whole E thing was, and I still don't really get it. But I'm kind of like, okay. I acknowledge that it's a
that
joke.
is one of the deepest ones, which is not that deep at all. It's kind of just really meta
Like,
in
you're
that,
supposed to laugh at this, kind of.
yeah, humor has devolved to the point that Markiplier's face photoshopped onto Lord Farquaad's head, photoshopped onto Mark Zuckerberg's body at the hearing where he was interviewed about Facebook, and the letter E below it is funny now.
Oh man.
And that's just, there's not really an explanation for it. Explaining it is what's funny.
Yeah. I mean, the explanation that you just gave for that was much funnier
Yeah,
than the actual
exactly.
picture.
But like when you look at it and go, what the
Yeah.
what?
I'm just like, at this point, I don't even like linger that long on it. I'm just kind of like, okay. And
Yeah.
I'll just like keep scrolling.
And so as it keeps going, then once you understand, okay, this is what humor has gotten to. So E, but that creates a new foundation. You just started a new language.
Yeah. Then you can start anything off of E.
Yeah. And so now that you can just put an E by itself on something and it's referencing the thing.
Yeah. And people out there will laugh at that.
Yes. So you can just put an E somewhere and people will be like, huh.
Yeah. Like we're talking about that right now.
Yeah. So it's not even like, it's not a velociraptor saying a what if thing. It's just E is funny now.
Yeah. I really wonder who was the first person that made that meme. Who decided that E was going to be a joke now?
It doesn't matter. That's a weird thing too. Like,
see,
there's no original source. You can try and source it,
but you can't prove it either. Like you can be like, oh yeah, I started the E meme. Well, first of all, like no one's going to care.
No one's going to care.
It's kind of cool, but also you can't prove it.
Right. Well, you can be the weirdo in the corner being like, that was me. I did that. Like, no one cares, dude. Like,
man, that would be the one BuzzFeed article I would be like, oh, I got to read that. Like, here's all the people that started each meme, but not like the troll face or things like that. Like,
right.
The really deep ones.
Yeah. I mean, there's BuzzFeed articles of like, where are the meme people now? And so it's like overly attached girlfriend and like the guy
Bad Luck Brian.
Yeah. So I mean, and some of them haven't done anything with their lives. It's just like they got famous for a while and now they have to deal with being recognized at work sometimes.
Yeah. Imagine being one of the original like meme people and you can't scroll through Facebook.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh, yep, there I am.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Like,
right. Unless those memes are dead.
Yeah. It's like, I can't believe someone said that.
So, I mean, it's a weird cesspool. I'm not mad at myself, but I kind of am for laughing at one. There's a page that's called memes that are so deep and dank that they just return to normal.
Yeah, I've seen that page from you sharing it.
And it, like, there's a meme of an old 60s episode of Spider-Man where there was a Spider-Man clone or something and he was pointing at himself.
Yeah.
And then that became a meme of just, things that are the same thing pointing at each other.
Yeah, like when you finally run into the guy that's been messing up your life.
Yeah, yeah. And it's you.
Yeah.
Haha. But this one was just Spider-Man and there was two movers holding a mirror in front of him. And he was just pointing. It's like, yeah, he's pointing at himself because that's the meme. But he's pointing at himself because it's a mirror.
Like, it's funny.
That's what's funny.
It's funny because you expect it to be odd and it's not.
Yeah, no, it's a mirror. That's what's funny. And it like, I laughed at it and there's something wrong with my brain.
There are some things like that you just see it and it just catches you in just the right way.
Right. And I mean, going back to like Adam Neely stuff, the lick has devolved beyond what it originally was.
Yeah.
And it's been a inside joke among jazz musicians to be like, hey, here's that thing.
Yeah.
Remember? And it's like, hey, we know each other well enough to know that that's that thing.
Quote this same set of notes at each other.
Yes. And so you're in
Yeah.
if you quote the lick.
In that. Because I'm trying to think, like, it wasn't like super popular for him, was it? Because I remember like the videos, they had like compilations on YouTube of like all kinds of black and white footage, like Esperanza Spalding, like all these people quoting it or just playing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of took it to a new level.
Yeah. And what was the original sort of meme idea? Like, memes are just ideas that are passed along, and if you understand the thing, then we're on the same page. That's kind of what a meme is.
Yeah,
and you can say that language itself is a meme. And so if you go, hey, this is a phone, we both understand that the word phone stands for this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's,
we
get it. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's the mimetic process. And enough people know what that word means. And so that's how it spreads. But then new language is formed, and yeet is a thing now.
See, I've seen it a lot in context, but I don't know what it exactly means. Isn't it like when you throw something or hit something?
That's the, I guess, closest definition. Like, you can yeet something, which is throwing it across the room.
Okay.
But you can also yeet yourself.
I'm not familiar with that.
And so, like, you could, jump off a building, and that's, yeeting yourself. But then, I don't know, you can, if you're trying to turn left and, there's still a lot of traffic,
You just drive
and
into
there's
traffic.
like just enough of a gap, you can yell yeet as you, floor it and try and make it through your left turn. That's a valid use of yeet.
And it's a word now.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I really appreciate how even grammar is surrounding it, because I think the correct past tense of yeet is yote.
See, I saw a discussion about that. It was like a Reddit thing where they're talking about yote, but that was before I'd ever even heard of yeet. And I was like, this is crazy
beyond
talk.
me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I realized not too long ago that I thought I liked memes. Like, I thought I was a fan, but I'm pretty much a normie at this point.
Yeah.
Like, not too long ago, a friend was showing me, have you ever seen Dr. Steve Brule on Adult Swim? It's John C. Reilly.
Oh, maybe.
And he plays John C. Reilly's like a real actor. Like, he's good.
He's in Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, like, but he just plays the dumbest possible person you can imagine. And it's kind of like the acknowledging itself kind of meme. Like, it's just so dumb and so bad. That's why it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, that's what because it was on Tim and Eric, right?
Yeah. I think that might be where it started. And then it got like its own time
Tim
slot.
and Eric as a show is just the most nonsense possible. I've never watched it myself.
Yeah.
But it's straight garbage, and that's the point.
Yeah, that's what this and he was showing me like it was a special. And I'm just watching it and I'm like, I think I get it, but like that's when I realized I've told him, I was like, I think I'm a normie because I'd rather be watching like American Dad or Family Guy or something like that. Like if I'm gonna go that route.
Yeah. No, that's pretty normie.
Yeah. I accept it.
And like normie's another word that has just formed around this thing.
For people that aren't fully in the in group.
Yeah. But these things form through culture no matter what. Like, I mean, comedians refer to people who aren't comedians as like commoners. Because comedians also have something wrong with their brain.
Yeah.
And they think sentences differently and constantly try to structure them in a way that is funny.
Yeah.
And so when you have that wrong with your brain, they tend to just like separate themselves from other people. And it's like, we communicate in this way. We get it.
Yeah.
And so it becomes its own sort of mimetic culture
Yeah.
in
Like
itself.
like what you were saying about like a language, like
Mhm.
it's all jargon at some points where it turns like all the memes turn into your own language, right?
Yeah. And music
Yeah.
has its own in group. And so again, with the lick,
Yeah.
if you know the lick, you know enough jazz to know the lick.
Yeah.
Or at least enough about jazz
Yeah. You're
to
aware
know the
of
lick.
like some of the culture.
Yeah.
Or like, and I'm sure that can go even further to like every single instrument.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm sure like oboe players have oboe related jokes that I would never understand, or trombone players.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Whenever you're making your own reed and you cut your hand because oboes make their own reeds.
Are oboes double reed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but yeah, like I'm sure they all like every instrument has their own jokes.
And it's just it's weird because there's this thread that runs through humanity that seems to be consistent with these things. And so I was talking to a friend yesterday that low brass players tend to be silly goofball types of people.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
It's just like something about low brass
Something
attracts
about
that
low
personality.
brass. We're silly goofball people. I guess I'm technically still low brass in my veins or something because I played trombone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But yeah, like, and it's consistent. Like trumpet players are kind of like guitarists in that they're the high and mighty, like egotistical.
Look at
But,
me.
like, yeah, but I mean, it comes from the fact that they're the instrument of God. What do angels play?
Harps.
Yes, they play lyres and trumpets. Who are the most egotistical instrumentalists? Trumpets and guitarists.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
I mean, what gets played whenever the king walks in? The trumpets.
Yep.
So I don't know what it is. And like flute players tend to be either really feminine girls that like girly things and butterflies or whatever, or gay dudes. And I'm just saying like what the stereotype is. And of course, not every person in these groups
Is gonna be that.
is going to be that.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking back because I only did band for 3 years when I was in school. So I'm trying to think back, like who was in each section. I'm like,
Yeah.
just checking it as I'm going.
And so like these trends happen. And since it happens enough, a language forms around it. And so, oh, those trumpets, playing really loudly and trying to hit the high note because that's what trumpets do.
Yeah.
And it happens often enough that we notice it. So that's what
So-
trumpets do.
So could you compare the internet to an instrument then? And if that's those kind of end jokes, they got started because all these people on the internet,
Yeah.
like an internet culture, like a trumpet culture hitting that high C or whatever the highest note on trumpet is.
Yeah. And that's what happens. Like for whatever reason, humans have a tendency to continue making subgroups of subgroups
Mm-hmm.
to feel comfortable in themselves with people that understand each other. And so like if you go into one of the darkest recesses of the internet that is 4chan,
See, I don't know a ton about that. I used to think that 4chan and Reddit were the same thing. And I'd always heard terrible things about it. So I was like, I don't really want to mess with it. But then then I discovered Reddit like 6 months ago. And I was like, oh, this is like the greatest website
oh yeah,
ever.
Reddit is great.
Yeah.
Like
anything I ever have a question about, I can just type that question and put Reddit
at the end of it.
Yeah.
And then some nice person on the internet who happens to be an expert on the thing
Yeah.
that
It's like-
happens to browse r/that specific thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's like 16 comments down, and you have to just scroll through and like, oh, this guy seems to know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm a big
That's-
fan now.
yeah. But as far as like internet cesspools that aren't the deep web, there's like 4chan and then Reddit and then Tumblr and then Twitter and then Facebook.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
Facebook is as normie as you can get because it's like, you know,
It's
people's
grandma.
grandmothers.
Yeah.
And there's a whole joke in like minion memes.
Yes. Yeah.
It's minions saying either very conservative Christian things or terrible messed up things with a minion on it.
Yeah. Or just like a bumper sticker. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather be fishing.
Yeah. And it's like, how much more normie can you turn it up?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, haha, get it? They're normie.
Yeah.
Like,
And yeah, I still haven't discovered the whole Reddit subculture yet. Like,
I mean, there's just subreddits, and that's how the website is.
yeah, no, I'm meaning like all the in jokes and stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
like a lot of things referencing other things, and I'm still not there yet. I need to do my history homework.
Right. Well, it's like it's just subgroups.
Yeah,
And so, I mean, r/incel is a thing. And if you know about incels,
yeah,
then it's like, wow, that sounds like a terrible place on the internet.
yeah. I don't think I'm
And
gonna
it
type
is-
that one up.
Yeah.
Is that what a lot of 4chan is?
4chan has less groups because there's the website itself determines what subreddits there are, or not subreddits, what like pages there are.
Okay.
Whereas on Reddit, anyone can make a subreddit and other people can subscribe to it.
Oh, so the website like moderates like who can start this page or whatever, if this
Yeah.
page exists.
Yeah. So 4chan just has a list of threads that are the groups.
Okay.
And so there's like a video game thread and people talk about video games. And there's also like a whole lot of porn.
Isn't that most of the internet though?
Yeah, but like it's a lot of porn. And different types of porn if you're looking for it. But and then there's just there's also like /POL, which is like politics.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was like an abbreviation or something. Like,
Well, yeah.
or what's the word I'm looking for? P.O.
Yeah.
Not
I think that is
anagram. Is it the
abbreviation.
abbreviation?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought there was a word for it. I couldn't think of it.
Yep. We were both blinking. But yeah, no, POL has just turned into like the alt-right,
Oh,
just being an echo chamber on 4chan, because the thing about 4chan is that it's anonymous.
oh, that's
so-
why it's so terrible.
Yeah, because anyone can say anything
Okay.
and it doesn't trace back to them.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
And what happens with that, I'm always going to try and find an analogy back to music, but like what happens with that is that these spheres sort of create like how America is. They just take an idea
It's kind of like
and keep turning it up.
a mob mentality. Like
Yeah.
maybe someone that wouldn't be this extreme, but they're surrounded by all these people that are so extreme. They think like,
Exactly.
oh, this is okay. This is the new normal.
Yeah.
And then they do what you were just saying and turn it up as
Yeah.
they go.
There was a time that the alt-right was just a bunch of edgy meme lords.
Hmm.
And they were just like, we like being able to say whatever we want
Okay.
because we're tired of being told like, oh, you can't say that. I'm offended. And they're just like, shut up. First Amendment.
Yeah.
And
See,
I understand, like,
yeah,
you can understand that sentiment.
yeah, like I agree with that. Say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, anyone should be allowed to say whatever they want, no matter how terrible it is.
Sure. But like, and so the whole like racism thing or the Jew thing, like the Nazis and all of that mess started out as just like, how can we trigger the snowflakes? Because what's the sacred things and the things that you can't
Yeah.
say? And so it's like, all right, let's say the N-word. Let's, call everyone a cuck and
Hitler stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a joke at first, just to be like, haha, Hitler's the worst thing you can be, so let's be Hitler.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. And then people who are actually Nazi sympathizers and actual Nazis were like,
got on with that.
Hey,
yeah,
this is an in.
We got a platform.
Yeah. And so it became this self-fulfilling prophecy sort of thing. And so even if someone who wasn't originally a like Nazi sympathizer might be in those groups all the time, and that just gets into you all the time.
Yeah,
and then eventually you're like,
it stops shocking you whenever you see
maybe
things.
I don't like black people. And it's like, it just happens over time and it gets insane.
Man.
But like, it's anonymous, and so there's no repercussions.
Yeah,
you can say terrible things on the internet and not have to face the consequences.
Yeah, the anonymity thing. Like how you were talking about bringing it back to music. The only thing I can think of that would be like that is like, okay, we're at this gig. You're not going to be on stage and no one's going to know it's you playing this solo. Like, okay, I'm going to do all the weird, crazy things I would never attempt.
Right. And it's like, a great way of getting good.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, since if it was a bigger crowd, I would be afraid to do this.
Yeah, like if people saw me on stage, like I'm not going to try this whatever stupid lick that I know isn't going to work, but just want to try it for the fun of it.
But then the more that you do it, the more comfortable you're on stage doing it. And so it's like, cool, I'll bite a bat's head off on stage. Because then it just becomes the thing. But then also, like, that's a cultural way of doing it too. But there's also like a musical way that, like in the early 20th century, people were, hey, we're tired of tonality and these normal scales. So how much farther can we go? And then they had like pitch class sets, and they just picked, a set of any of the 12 notes and made entire pieces out of just these 5 notes or these 3 notes or whatever it might be. Yeah. And then it was just, how can we get entirely away from tonality and just go into full systematic non-tonal
12
work,
tone rows and all that stuff.
And so it got so within itself that it's like, let's get as far away from tonality as possible. Therefore, systematic randomness. Yeah,
you're like your own submarine in the ocean that is diatonicism or something.
Yeah. And so it doesn't sound good. It's really neat to analyze.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get in my car and turn on some Milton Babbitt, who was a mathematician, also composer, who was just like, I like numbers. This is a great way of making numbers sound interesting. And it's cool. It's really cool to analyze his work, but also
it's cool because someone did it.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you did it is cool.
Yeah. The fact that Adam Neely did giant steps as a fractal.
Yes.
Is awesome. But also why?
Yeah.
And so musical circles tend to do that. And it's like, hey, we found a thing. How do we turn this up?
Yeah. Back to the whole American thing you were saying.
Yeah.
Take it and just push the fader all the way up.
And that's like what happened with metal. That's what happens with rap. That's what happens with anything. You take an aspect of a genre and just keep cranking it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe at first it was just like, I got some distortion on my guitar. It's like, I don't like your rules.
I turn my clean amp up too loud and get this little bit of grit.
Yeah. And then
Put it in a box.
and then eventually someone else is like, hey, that guy said, I don't like your rules. Let's turn that up a little bit more.
Before you know it, you have 50 metal zones plugged into each other.
Yeah. And that's a thing. There's a whole subgenre, which is actually pretty cool if you can get into it. But like harsh noise. You ever listen to harsh noise?
Like I've listened to like noise music, but like I don't know what harsh noise is.
It's a lot of like feedback and like cranking distortion, and it's just it sounds so grating that it's emotionally effective.
Okay. Kind of in like a similar way to like drone music, like Sun O or things like that.
More in a similar way to like blast beats.
Okay.
Like blast beats and like, you know, not doom metal. Too many subgenres, but like
black metal?
Yeah. Like a lot of notes and just like as fast as you can get, and it's, you know, screaming and everything. It's how close to just straight up white noise can we get while still physically doing something on our instruments.
Okay.
But like harsh noise is taking electronic devices and finding different ways of creating noise.
See, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have happened if, you know, a subgroup of a subgroup of a subgroup hadn't been like, what if I just let the feedback happen?
Yeah. Like, what if I just let my analog delay go until it blows up my amp? Like, let's record that.
It's if I put the microphone in front of the speaker, a large, terrible noise happens. But that's kind of cool.
Record it. Yeah, like things like that. I like the creativity part of it. Even if it doesn't sound good, you did it.
Yeah.
Like the whole found sounds thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I always enjoy like seeing, especially if they put together like a little video compilation.
Yeah.
Of them like getting all the sounds with their microphone.
Yeah, there's you know about musique concrète?
I don't.
So it was like a weird French movement of like people taking recordings of nature or you know, so it's like here's a babbling brook and it's just like, or here's, you know, the trees, but it's art because I decided to record it and put it here. It's
because I did
musical because there's music in the world.
Like 433.
Kind of, yeah.
Like
well, that's the thing is
like,
that the music is the sound that comes out of the silence.
Yeah.
And so
whatever you choose to hear as music.
Yeah. And so musique concrète is just like, what is simple stuff that we can record? And if you listen to it as music, it's effective as music.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you have to explain to someone,
like, trust me, this is music.
This is what the genre is. Before I show this to you, let me just explain how this works. You're a little deep.
Yeah. You're not going to open your next set with it.
Yeah. And so looking at an image of Markiplier's face, photoshopped onto Lord Farquaad's head, photoshopped onto Mark Zuckerberg's body at the Facebook hearings is funny.
Yes.
Not because...
Just trust me, it is.
Not because there's a joke in there. That is the joke.
Mm-hmm.
And so here, Yoko Ono recorded the sound of a toilet flushing. It's music. Get it?
Yes. Whatever you define as music is music.
Yeah. And that is actually, that is kind of my definition of music, that it's intentionally organized sound. So just sound with intent.
Yeah.
And so if a tree falls in the forest, it's not music, but if you record it and put it on an album and tell people that it's music, it's music.
Yeah, the intent changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way you put that, because normally just back to a definition of music, I always organize groups of rhythms and pitch, like
Mhm.
pitch and rhythm.
Yeah.
But I guess if you space it out far enough,
If you're Adam Neely,
yeah.
those are the same thing.
Oh man, let's not even get into a harmonic polyrhythms thing. Have you seen his like talk about that?
Yeah, it's beautiful in a way.
But yeah, I like that. I've never gotten into the whole like life is music thing because let's be real, I'm a guitar player.
It's
like,
a bit heady.
Yeah, like I want to play my pentatonic scale.
Yeah.
Like,
And so, but the thing is too, and this is getting even deeper, is that like music as we know it is culturally defined. So we have the notes that we have kind of arbitrarily
yeah.
in the Western music system.
Yeah.
I mean, Chinese scales use more pentatonic. Indian scales have more
Microtones.
tones. Yeah. Well, what we call microtones because they're just between our tones.
For them, they're just tones.
Yeah. Where our imperialist Western values.
That's a good point. I've never thought of it that way. It's like in China, they just call Chinese food. Like that old joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never thought about it that way.
And so, yeah, Indian music, these are the tones.
Yeah.
And so
you've got one note for 15 minutes, play over it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
But, and then there's a whole, like, you know what the conical system, the rhythmic system?
Oh, yeah. Like
it's a language with
Tadadin Tome, like all of those.
It's beautiful and wonderful and it blows my mind. And I have no idea what it is.
Like, do you follow Ben Levin on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't watch enough of his stuff, but yeah,
he's got a video on that that's really informative, and he breaks down like how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
especially whenever you see the guys that are doing it crazy fast, and they're like walking you through like on screen, like this is what he's doing. And it's just like
exactly
mind blowing. It's
beautiful too.
Yeah.
The fact that we can train ourselves to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There was once a project in a film scoring class where we were doing like a mock like video game soundtrack.
Yeah.
And one of the areas in that video game was sort of deserty outdoors, and I was like, "Ooh, I have some like tabla samples. Let me see like what I can do with that."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Wait, but I want to do it right." And so I looked into tabla and I was like, I'm not going to do this right.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, I will be very badly appropriating this. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some things like anything on congas. Like it's just, I don't understand it. And I will never put in the time to actually understand it.
Yeah. I think at one point I would like to understand tablas, but it's like it's a language.
Yeah. Like it's like, everything that I've studied to learn how to do on guitar, conga players do the exact same thing, or tabla players, or whatever. Yeah. They know their instrument, like the good ones, like the good players for that know their instrument better than, or as well as like the best guitarists know their instruments.
Exactly.
Like they know everything, which I'm not articulating that very well.
Right, but it's like we devote our lives to a thing that's kind of arbitrary. I can play this combination of things with my fingers on this instrument that is
like we're just making noise. We're not saving lives or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the reason I can't go further into what I mean with what I'm talking about, like all the different hand drums and things like that, is just I don't know enough about them to even see what I don't understand about them.
Yeah. Sephra had shared something that was like the process of knowledge, and it was like unconscious ignorance, then like conscious ignorance, then conscious knowledge, then unconscious knowledge. So like whenever you have a scale under your hands and you can just do it without thinking about it, great, you've reached the last step of
Yeah.
understanding that you unconsciously know that scale. But then I was like, sometimes that becomes a cycle.
Yeah.
Because once you break through a certain realm in that, it's like, yeah, I've broken through and I can play this major scale without thinking about it. It's like, all right, now all the modes.
Mm-hmm.
Modes? What are those? It's like, you're back to unconscious ignorance.
Or even that same like C major scale. Great. Easy.
Yeah.
Let's put on guitar because that's the only one I know.
Right.
Like, let's say you do your 8th fret low E C major scale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Now do it where your hand is going towards the headstock of the guitar, but ascending.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different ways to do everything.
Yeah. And then you start it on, you do all the modes, but like, all right, now start it on the second note of the scale and do it all the way up.
Now do it on the A string.
Yeah.
Like,
And so, yeah, there's whole realms of knowledge. And once you reach a certain point, then you realize, oh,
there's always
there's a
more.
whole lot that I already don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's daunting.
I like it
But
because
it's
you'll
awesome.
never be done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. No one is ever going to master any instrument. Like, there are people that get close, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think any one person ever is going to be like, oh, yeah, I got it. Figured it out.
There are people who have pretty much like, but
Well, I guess I'm still speaking more from guitar perspective.
right.
Because some instruments, like, I assume, can be simpler. Like,
yeah. I mean,
but even still, like, you can do all that same stuff. Like, you can play through all of your modes on a recorder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the cool thing too, and that kind of gets a bit deeper too, is that you can get really good at music and not necessarily be good at
Yeah.
instruments.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing that I have, honestly. Like,
Mhm.
my primary instrument is voice, I guess. Like, yeah, that's the instrument that I'm best at.
Yeah.
I also play guitar. I'm not good enough to consider myself a guitarist. I also play bass. I'm not good enough to consider myself a bassist. I also play keyboard. I'm not good enough to consider myself a keys player. But I know enough music
That you get how they work.
Yeah. And so I don't have to be a bassist to figure out how to play a bass line. I know music well enough to figure out how to play a bass line. And so I can pick up a bass and learn most things.
Yeah.
There's stuff that will take me a lot longer that a real bassist would be a lot better at.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like something that's musically difficult that's against something that's physically difficult.
Exactly. And so I can learn, a Rush song or something that are really musically complex songs.
Yeah.
Especially on bass.
Mm-hmm.
But learning to play something in the style of Korn's bass player is like a entirely different physical feat that I can't do. Not in a timely manner.
Yeah. You got me thinking about Korn.
Yeah.
I like Korn.
Korn's great.
Fieldy is extra clicky, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. Just sits right in the front of the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Vocals, guitars, doesn't matter. There's bass there.
Yeah. And yeah, Korn as a band, they're just tight. I've seen them twice now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a great live band.
Yeah. A friend of mine's girlfriend at the time got peed on at a Korn concert at the Zoo Amphitheater.
By one of the band members?
No. No, it's just some guy.
Some guy in the crowd.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that sounds like a rough show.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It was just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But outdoor show, I guess. Dude had to pee. Whatever. It was Korn and Slipknot.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Last time I saw him, it was Korn and Rob Zombie.
Nice.
And Rob Zombie was great to watch too, because I'm not a huge fan of his. Like, I just didn't know enough. The dude dances nonstop.
That's
He-
pretty great.
Yeah. He did not stop dancing the entire show. Like James Brown type stuff, like kicks and
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
the mic stand. And
That's some old rock stuff.
then he cut the set midway through and played the trailer for his new movie.
He's Rob Zombie.
Oh, of course. And he had John 5 come out, played a 15-minute long guitar solo where he switched guitars like every 30 seconds. Like he played, play Telly. His tech brings out a Les Paul, destroys it, brings out this mini guitar that's like 1.5 feet, plays some crazy solo on that. While Rob Zombie walks through the crowd and high fives people.
That's pretty great.
That was a good show. I mean, like I didn't know any of the music, but I had a great time.
No, yeah. And that's the other thing that I was going to mention is that like you don't necessarily have to know and analyze any single piece of music to be able to enjoy music.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes back to the cultural thing. Like a major scale is happy to us because we've been listening to a major scale be happy all our lives.
Yeah.
If you spend all your life listening to a minor scale and that's happy all your life, and all the music that you listen to is saying happy lyrics on top of a minor scale, what we refer to as a minor scale, an Aeolian scale, then you will associate it with happiness, and that's just the thing.
I was talking about this not too long ago. Like I made a joke to one of my students, like, because they were just being a pain as kids are. I'm like, you need to like pay attention. Otherwise I'm just going to start teaching you things wrong. Just going to teach you things incorrectly. Like, oh yeah, you got a D, an F sharp, and an A. That's a G minor chord right there.
Oh geez.
Like I'll just start teaching you things that are incorrect. And then I was talking to my sister and she's like, oh, I never thought about that. Yeah, I could tell my son that like this cup is orange and it's blue.
Yeah. And it's like,
yeah.
Like that's a worse punishment than just like hitting them.
Oh man.
Because you have to deal with the ramifications of that the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's very long term. That's the long game.
Yeah. You didn't listen. Whatever. You didn't clean your room whenever I told you to. Sorry. Red is blue now.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is kind of a weird thing. Like, so I'm like self-conscious about tying my shoes because I'm left-handed and both my parents are right-handed and neither of them like were able to teach me. And so I had to like teach myself and it was weird. And so I'm like self-conscious about tying my shoes.
Oh.
But I'm also self-conscious about playing guitar because I taught myself. So
how do you tie your shoes? Do you do bunny loops, wrap around, the weird thing where people do this and it's like done?
So I eventually learned the like it's a loop and then you tie the thing around it and then you pull it through.
Yeah.
Which I guess the normal way. But it took me a while to get that. What I would do is, you know, the basic knot where you cross them and tie them under.
Yes.
I would do 2 like bunny ears and then cross them and tie them. And so I just knotted them twice.
I don't think that's weird. I think because I kind of remember like being a kid and learning how to tie shoes. Like I remember having friends doing that, like where they would take the 2 loops and like,
right. No one taught me that. I was just like, I know this knot, so I'll just do that to where it looks like the other knot that people like. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, whatever happened to Velcro and zippers? Like, what's wrong with that?
Well, that's the thing too. I always hated wearing shoes that had laces because I was like, I have to tie my shoes then.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's bled into my adult life, and I feel weird about shoes with laces.
And that was way back then.
Yeah.
Imagine having to go through all the colors in your head, just like, wait, which one is that one again?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap, is that red or blue? Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
No, that'll mess you up. Don't do that to anyone, please.
Oh man.
Because if like the thing is too though, like red and blue, that's kind of more arbitrary. It's just like socially we've accepted that. But like if you tell someone that D, F sharp, and A is a G minor, they'll once they learn enough music, they'll be able to work backwards and go, no, that's a D major chord.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking though, like, what if you just give someone a guitar, all the strings out of order, tuned to whatever, but it's always the same tuning. Make music. What's going to come out of it?
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm sure there's lots of cases of people having done that where, you know, maybe the last person who had that guitar at the pawn shop had it tuned to Dadgad. So you learned guitar on Dadgad.
Cashmere. Here we are. Or like Albert King or Eric Gale's like playing upside down, like with the high E string up at the top.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's another thing. I'm left-handed, and I taught myself how to play right-handed.
Oh, okay.
Because the only guitar I had was a right-handed guitar.
Yeah.
Because my brother's girlfriend at the time was like, "Hey, you want to learn guitar, right? Here's this guitar that I've never played." And so,
oh, that's awesome.
I still have that guitar. It's still my acoustic guitar, but
oh, okay.
Yeah. But I taught myself on that guitar because, well, I have to learn.
Yeah.
And I don't have a left-handed one. So here we are. I just taught myself right-handed.
Yeah. Like, which, I don't know. That's funny. I always thought that that's how it should be. Like, if you're left-handed, you should play like this. Like,
Yeah,
you're doing a lot of work with your left hand.
The thing is, though, is that you need the dexterity on your right hand because my right hand sucks. Like, I can't really do, like, finger picking or, like, even just, like, you know, arpeggios very well because my right hand has less dexterity than my left. I can keep working on it. And I've been getting better just over the years. But like
that would be hard to pick with my left hand. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to imagine playing upside down.
Right. It's because the dexterity that your hand has, it's the same as like writing with your wrong hand.
Yeah.
Whenever you pick up a pencil in your wrong hand, you're like, oh gosh, I can't do anything that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because your hand just isn't used to it yet. I say yet because anyone can become ambidextrous.
Yeah, that's what I normally tell like the parents of students that are left-handed. Like, well, should they learn left-handed or right-handed? Like,
it'll be
honestly,
cheaper to learn right-handed.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot more options. But also, right now, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be awkward and it's gonna suck either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Joe Perry is left-handed, plays right-handed.
Mark Knopfler, like that.
Wow, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, he said like that's how he does like those 3-string bends with his left hand.
But I mean, it's still like a weird thing. Like I can't do figure picking very well because I haven't worked on it long enough. But
it's weird. It's not like a natural thing. Like,
yeah.
Like, to me, the most unnatural thing in the world for the longest time was piano. Like, I just could not. Like, for explaining things or learning things, it's the best. But just actually getting both hands working, it's just like, what?
And that I had to take piano for the 2 years that I did music ed, but also a little bit in grad school. And I'm not a pianist, but I've taken enough piano to know how I learn piano.
Yeah.
It's a weird sort of half step, but it's like I don't know how to play piano necessarily. I know how to teach myself piano if I have to play something.
Yes, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I know, like what you were talking about earlier, I know music.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know that if I'm going to spell an A sus chord, it's A, D, and E. How can I play it with this hand? How is it going to go with this hand? And I can I can piece things together really slowly, but I can't just sit down and just like, oh yeah, just let me just jam on this piano.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing is that as a composer, I don't have to be good at a particular instrument.
Yeah.
I just have to understand music well enough to put music for other instruments.
Yeah.
And it's actually been a strange thing too, is because whenever I first started grad school, I was like, I had to keep filling out forms that were like primary instrument. And I was like, right now I've been playing guitar more than I've been singing. I guess guitar, but I'm not a guitarist.
Yeah.
And then eventually I, was honest with myself enough to be like, nah, you've been singing forever. You're a singer.
Primary instrument, my mind.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, composing.
Yeah.
My primary instrument is putting notes into a piano roll and pressing play on Ableton Live.
Oh man.
Yeah. And so I know music well enough
Yeah.
to do the thing.
Yeah, that's like my whole thing, like whether it's taking a gig or doing anything music-wise, like I'm going to say yes, even if I can't do it.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter if I can do it now, I'll be able to do it when that day gets there.
Yeah. What's the set list? Cool. Got it.
What's the set list? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, we're going to play this Tool song, but backwards.
you're like, oh yeah, no problem. You get in the car, like, why did I say that?
What? No.
Like, you're never going to work in this town again.
But we're actually, we really need an accordion player. So, you said you were multi-instrumentalist, right?
Well,
I play.
can I tune it like a guitar?
Accordion would be a lot of fun to learn, but it's weird.
Mm.
You know about accordion? Accordion.
I-
what? It's a reed instrument
Oh.
for one. That's how
I don't understand like all
get-
the little black pegs on one side.
those are chords.
Oh, okay. So like I said, I don't know anything about accordion.
Yeah. So one side has the melody and the other side is just like chords that you could choose from. Yeah, it's really
That
strange.
seems hard.
Yeah,
That
it
seems
is.
like exceedingly difficult.
Yeah.
Like you're playing piano with one hand, all of these buttons on this
yeah,
side
it's just buttons. They're not
Well,
labeled.
while just squeezing.
Yeah. At least guitar gives you the dots
Yeah.
to be like, oh, double dots, octave.
Oh man, I had to sound check a bass player's bass one time, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I can do that. I walk over and I'm just gonna play through some licks. I'm like, okay, this will be fun. I looked up, no dots on the top,
Weird.
and I was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't know how classical guitarists do this.
Yeah, but it's also like you know what it feels like.
Yeah, like I can guess, and 9 times out of 10, I'll be pretty close, if not on it.
Yeah.
But the second I look down, I start questioning everything.
Exactly. And that's why it's really good to teach people on piano because it's a visual music theory machine.
Yeah, everything's linear. Like it's just,
Like what's a fifth? Look at it.
yeah,
This is what a fifth looks like, feels like. And it lets you know that like C to G, B to F sharp, like it's always going to be that shape.
yeah,
It's a visual music theory machine.
yeah. Middle C is right here. This is the only place where this note exists. That you have 5 of those on your guitar.
Yeah.
Like,
For whatever reason, guitar isn't notated with a grand staff, and that's really annoying because a low E is the.
well, it's transposed to the octave.
No, I know, but it still needs 2 staves.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't
Because not transposed, the low E is the E below bass clef.
Okay. See, whenever I think of it, it's always like the E below the 3 ledger lines because it's transposed.
Right. It's
Yeah.
just super annoying because.
Well, the problem is though, without like the 8VA thing, you just have a million ledger lines up too.
Yeah, exactly. And so.
Like I totally get why guitarists have the
needs-
stereotype of like, oh yeah, guitarists can't read music.
Yeah, you're reading like 12 ledger lines all the time.
It's really hard. Like, oh, play C, E, and G here, 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 here.
Yeah.
Like
has
which
a
position?
gigantic range, and
Yeah, and it's all the same. Like,
we assume it's treble clef.
yeah, mean, I
And
do.
bass guitar is notated an octave up because the actual notes are below the bass staff.
okay.
Um,
See, I am terrible with bass clef. I'm at the point where I still have to like, wait, what note is that? Oh, it's D. Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I played trombone, so.
Yeah, I never did any bass clef instruments in band.
But yeah, bass and tuba are notated an octave up so that you don't have to do a whole bunch of ledger lines
Down.
Is it tuba? No, it might just be double bass, which is the same instrument.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that. Man.
But it's, really annoying.
Yeah.
It's really annoying to write for because you have to transpose all the time.
Yeah.
One other big philosophical point I was wanting to make is that I think the stuff that we sort of characterize as like emotionally blank or something doesn't necessarily explain itself that way because of the music theory, as a lot of times that we try and think about it that way. It's like, oh, this feels really emotionally wrought because you're playing like the 5/7 chord a whole lot before resolving down to a 1 chord.
Yeah.
And it's like, fair enough. But like a singer singing really high sounds like weeping.
Okay.
And that's a bit more universal.
Yeah. I don't know. Going back to what you were saying, like, we only assume major's happy is because like all of our nursery rhymes and everything happy is all major. It's all Ionian.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering though, just like erase music theory. It doesn't exist. There is no music. Start over. Like going.
You just have the overtone series.
Well, no, like not that far.
Right.
Not that far. I'm saying like people are starting with music again. Like,
well, no, and that's what I mean is like you would just have the overtone series. If you have any pitch anywhere, you have the fundamental, the octave, the fifth, the fourth, and so on. The overtone series, because that's always true.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like, will someone always figure out that a plagal cadence sounds this way, feels this way?
No,
like,
that's just over.
It's really warm. Like, will people hear the Phrygian mode and we're like, oh, that sounds
Not
Spanish, or
that's
that
just
sounds evil.
Hundreds of years of setting this foundation, and then setting the next foundation on top of that, and setting the next foundation on top of that.
I don't know though. I'm just wondering if history would repeat itself. Like, because people are the ones that decided that Lydian is dreamy. Like,
right?
Are they gonna rediscover that, or who told them?
Right. Well, that's the thing, is that over time, enough people just keep saying it. It just becomes true.
Yeah.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Tell yourself that black people are inferior, then you can just
Red
believe
is
it
blue.
eventually.
Red is blue.
Yeah. And you just keep going like, oh, plagal cadence sounds this way because there's
It's nice. It's warm.
Tonic pedal that maintains through the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And you can explain it too. Like you can go, oh, this is why, but it's like, it's 12 notes. Why is it 12 notes?
Yeah, exactly.
Again, Indian scales have more tones than ours do. So is there a plagal cadence in an Indian scale?
I actually don't know.
Well, some of these things just arise out of our system itself.
Yeah.
Like we have 12 notes, but we only pick 7 of them. Why 7? Nah.
Someone decided these sound good.
God.
Yeah.
God, number 7. Sure. Let's go with that.
Trumpets.
Church likes music. So the thing about the number 7 is that it's uneven. And so you can split it into 2 ways. I guess 3 ways if you want to split it that way, but let's just go with, if you cut it in half, you either have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is what we're used to, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And so those patterns will arise no matter what. And so if you like, our separation of half steps and whole steps is what generates these tensions.
Okay. Well,
and so like mi to fa sounds cool because it's a half step, and you
3 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It's a half step in a major scale, and so whenever that resolves, like there's a lot of tension going from 4 to 3 because it's a half step.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension going from 7 to 8 because it's a half step.
Yeah, the leading tone type thing.
Yeah.
Like we're just kind of,
because it's closer.
well,
But that's just generated from the fact that we picked these notes.
yeah.
And so whenever you have a whole tone scale, for example, that all of the notes are equally away from each other,
Yeah.
then tension and release is only created through essentially repetition. You can only have a foundational note if it's played more often than another one.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I wrote a piano piece in a whole tone scale. It was a lot of fun to do, to like mess with that.
What were we talking about?
How the tensions or releases or whatever, I guess, emotions that we get from music.
Oh yeah,
just self-arise from the system itself.
you're saying is that? I guess that could be anything. Anything is only anything because we say it is.
Yeah,
Cool.
But the systems or the way that a thing is does eventually funnel some ways. So
what do you mean by funnel some ways? Like someone, like people are going to start calling it this and have their own subgroups?
well, like the
what
way
you were
that
talking about?
evolution works is that, like, literally natural selection is like the reason why this bird's beak is shaped this way is because the one whose beak was slightly more shaped this way that was able to break open the nut and survive is the one that survived.
Yeah.
Because it survived, it keeps going.
Yes.
And so it wasn't necessarily that it was, I have to survive, therefore I need to curve my beak. Its beak just so happened to be curved that way, so it survived.
Relate that back to music. You lost me there.
There happens to be a half step between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
So there's tension there.
I'm with you. I just don't understand what the point is. Like, what's the resolution you're trying to make?
Trends appear from the inherent nature of systems.
Okay. that makes more sense. I was still thinking like music. I was like trying to like, how is this going back to music? Like I am lost.
This is what, yeah.
Like I thought we were talking about a major scale. Like Jesus.
Yeah, no. Trends appear due to the nature of how a system is inherently.
Okay.
So I mean, again, 7 to 8 sounds cool because it's a half step.
Yes.
We're really used to it, and it sounds more refreshing than going from 2 to 1 because that distance is larger and there's less tension. Yeah. That's why like 6 to 5 in a minor scale is so powerful.
Half step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is a strong note in a minor scale. And so having the half step next to it is really powerful because the 5 is both in the 5 chord and in the 1 chord. And so you can use that half step there a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I agree.
We've gotten so far into the rabbit hole.
I know.
There's no way out.
I'm like,
So I'm just going to do the outro.
All right.
Adam, thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you for having me.
Where can we find you in your things?
Just Facebook, Adam Marquez, Marquez.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for now. Don't worry, there will be an Instagram at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah. Adam plays guitar. He's pretty good at it. You can check that out. He's more than pretty good at it because that's his job. No, but really, I wish we could collaborate more musically.
Yes. I mean, we could in the future. I still have all the charts for your songs.
Oh, yeah. Then maybe we will. Anyways, I'm Santiago Ramones.
I'm Adam Marquez.
You can find everything that I do on my website, santiagoramones.com. You can download my demo, Songs with Words, or pay money for it if you want. And you can also find this podcast. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say pay money for it.
Yeah.
Do that.
That
Do
would
that
be
one.
nice too.
Do that one.
Quick side note. It's kind of weird having like a digital tip jar. Like if someone just wanted to give me like $1,000 without my consent, they can just do that.
You're just putting that out there for everyone. It's like,
yeah.
Why-
Well, I mean, yeah. Because if if your dad or something goes, I need to give you these $1,000. You can be like, no, Dad, please. Like,
Yeah.
like
I'm not taking that.
You need it. Like, I'm not taking that. Like, I can be given
Tip
a
jar,
large
though.
amount
Yeah.
of money without my consent.
And you can't send it back. Can
Yeah.
you?
Like, I don't know how.
Yeah. Man, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, it's weird. But also, if you want to give me a large amount of money without my consent,
that's what I was about to say. I think you
you
should.
also have my consent.
Your music specifically is something I would overpay for.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
You're welcome. They're good songs.
Yeah, and you can listen to this podcast on all of the usual places: Apple Podcast, YouTube, Stitcher, and Google Play. You can leave comments and reviews on stuff, and if February 20th is still not a date that has happened before this podcast is released, then you should go to the Jazz Lab at 7:30. There will be a free concert with electronic music and pizza.
My favorite type of music.
Yeah. Free pizza kind.
Yep.
There is also a piece, not by me, by our instructor, that involves all 5 senses.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting. I'd go just for that part.
Yeah. If there is music that is happening while you are eating pizza, you are feeling the pizza, you are tasting the pizza, you are smelling the pizza, you are hearing music, and you are seeing. Did I always say seeing? But yeah. And you're watching music happen.
And there's a song about that. That's cool.
Yeah. A omnisensory piece of music. It's fun.
That sounds really cool.
Go to it. Electric Pizza. I always on my podcast with my 3 things. They shape my life philosophy. Those 3 things are: love never fails. It's going to be okay. I might be wrong.